and pop on the machine, and we move down the flat bed to be sure the flat bed will be not scratch the print head to detect the media. And then we move the carriage to left. Try to move a little bit to protect. And also we need to pay attention by eyes to check the media thickness to be sure that media will not scratch the print head. And then we move the table up. Now must pay attention to that. We must press second by second to prevent the table not stop to scratch print head, and must be sure the gap between the print head and media between 3 to 5 millimeter. And if you move up, move down, and you cannot you move up, and then you want to move down, but cannot be moved down. So you need to press X home and move left again, and adjust the table again to move up or move down. After adjust the table thickness, the media thickness, then we press X home, and now we set up the margin for X and Y. Before we print, we need to set the margin for X. The X margin means the gap between the edge of the left print, the margin between the distance between this position, between the print head and the media, the gap. And the Y margin means the printing position on the Y-axis position. So because this printed maximum printing size is 60 centimeter times 90 centimeter, so the size cannot be bigger than X. Margin cannot be bigger than 600. The margin size plus the image size cannot bigger than 60 centimeter, and the Y margin size parameter plus the media, the job size, printing size cannot bigger than the 90 centimeter. So for example, we take 100 for X and Y. Well, if you click on the Y margin, that means the print head will move to Y margin position and start printing. And if you click off the Y margin, and the print head will print from correct position to start printing. So for example, we take X margin 100 and Y, click off, and we do another check. We go to test and click head studio, and the printer start print. And also, if you click on the white ink open, here the white ink open, if you click on, so it will print a white ink nozzle. If you click off, there will be no white ink nozzle printed out. And also here, if you want to see the vanish nozzle ink jetting studio, we need to load a test file, and then we go to attribute and task, and then here we can see the white ink type. We choose white bottom, vanish top, and then also the white ink open. Then we go to do the test print, and we can move the carriage, we can move the table to any position we want to print. And then we click test head studio. So the printer will start to test print. Okay, then we can check the nozzle studio. We can see the nozzle for each print head. This is the color print head, and the top of the color, this is the color print head. On the top of the color is the white. For better see the result, we can print on the black or transparent media. See, this is the black, this is the white ink nozzle lines. Also must be sure is 100% or over 90% nozzle jetting out. And at the bottom, here is the vanish ink print head studio. You can see the white on the top. So must be sure all the nozzle lines must be like this one. Like all the lines are flat and jetting out. But if just a little bit, just several of the nozzles are not coming out, we can use the flashing function to make the nozzle coming out. So we can go to the setting, and we choose the flashing jet. Enlarge the flashing jet frequency to 64, and here 64, and waiting for the print head flashing. And also we need to open the flashing function. If we open here, we can see the flashing jet on the bottom, flashing jet on, and the print head will start to flashing. Waiting for 10 seconds to flashing. Then we can choosing back the flashing jet to normal. Normally we use 2 or 4 Hz for save the ink. And then we can do another check again. And we check the head studio. We can see the studio is better than before. And if still cannot load, all the nodes are not coming out good, so we can load ink as before by manually to this left position by manually, or we can use the software function to start to clean the print head by software. We can use the clean head by normal or strong. Head 1 is for white ink, head 2 is for color ink, head 3 for vanish, and all heads for all of the